Okay then, so we now have a farm sorted, a cactus farm. So this will produce a renewable amount of food that is very close to the town. Now our next step is to actually start having a tree farm so we can farm wood. And we need to do that by not clicking on that particular one, but clicking on till. Let's just go back, till. Okay, so we need to till some of these. Where should we put it? Where should we put them? I want to put them fairly close to the woodcutters if I can help it. So let's stick them over here. Don't need too many. Yeah, but that should do it. That should be alright. Right, get to work, easy bums. Oh, it's what I was saving. Get to work. Yeah. Okie dokie. So there are two ways that you can actually produce stuff, right? You can do it manually, which involves you basically picking each individual task you want to do. For example, if you want to harvest all these once they've ripened, you can just do that and they'll do it. Or you can do it automatically. Or you could do a mixture of both. I actually prefer to do a mixture of both, but to do it automatically, we go to our automation menu, we go to food, we go to gathering, go to trees and plants, and as you can see we've got a cactus there. So if you click the right one, the right plus, there we go. So what this will do, this will always make sure that there's 40 in the stockpile as long as it can be gotten. The left one is how much you will actually get, like in that one go. So click the left one for once only, or click the right one if you want it going on continuously. We also now the finished tilling it, brilliant. Okay, so we need palm trees. So we now need to start finding some palm trees. Now these bushes here will actually turn into palm trees. And the great thing about planting like this is that when you cut them down, they can be reused. Again, they'll replant themselves, which is really good because you don't really get that when you cut down wild trees like this. So that's a great advantage. Oh, I don't like that. They've got to go very close to that, haven't they? To collect them bushes. I'm debating whether to get them onto. Oh God, there's one right there. Okay, these are just flying everywhere. Yeah, I think it's time to convert these back to soldiers. I have no idea if they do respawn continuously like this, or if they're just wandering. But you know, as I said, they do wander quite a bit and very fast as well. So we've got to keep an eye out for them. So let's just stick these back into group 1 and let's get them to go. Let's get them all to go here first. I want them to go there, so at least they're all there. There we go. So there's actually quite a few there already. So that should be enough to take on this one here. So let's take him out. Go, 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 go. Take him out. Good. There we go. Okay, okay. And we'll take on this one. Actually, we could take on both of those while we're there, and we will. That's exactly what we'll do. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. Indeed. Come on. Come on. Oh, wow. Okay, a bit short there, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. Just click there, and get your arses and get in there and kick some arse. Good on you. Then I want you to go there. Kick his arse. Now I'm just going to pause it there. Is there any more that are around fairly close? Because if there is, I might as well get rid of them now while I'm here. That's the great thing about having numbers this early on compared to only one enemy at a time. Of course, that will get much harder as the game goes on. There's one right over here, and I am actually just going to fucking kill it because I don't want to mess with it no more. There's probably more on this side of the island, but you know it's going to take them ages to actually get over here. That's if they even can. I think they can, yeah, they actually can, but it's going to take them forever. So you know, I'm not really that fussed. This one might just dwindle elsewhere though, so you know, I actually want him dead as soon as. Oh, there's another one there that I missed. See? You can always miss them. Quite hard to spot sometimes. They're going the fucking completely wrong way to where he's gone now. Shock, shock, horror. Told you, them fast buggers. Them fast buggers. No, go that way. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, mate. You just stand there and do nothing. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. God. Right, okay. We can turn these back into civilians now. There we go. Sorted. Brilliant. I'm happy with that. Have I paused it? No, I haven't paused it. Brilliant. Okay, so at least we're now going to be getting some wood. So we can do the same thing again. We can go to materials. We need to find planted palm tree, and I'll just click over to 40. So there's always going to be 40 in stock. If they're choppable, of course. There we go, sorted. Right, now as you can see, another problem with this this particular map, is that there's only really two types of animal, and unfortunately chickens are kind of useless. Now they're not that useless. You can actually make omelets with them, but if you wanted to make like a mixed dish with them, you actually need pork as well, and you can't get pork because Unifarrels give steak, which is a bit unfortunate. But what you can do is with milk, where you can get from Unifarrels, you can mix it with cactus fruit, and it fills them up a lot better. It's like a soup. It's brilliant. So that's what we're going to plan to do. Unfortunately, we need iron for that, and to get iron is pretty difficult. I know we've got a few up here, but 3 is not going to last us, and it's not even guaranteed that all 3 of those are actually going to be iron out of it. We need some coal as well. We need coal. Where do I see that coal? It's here. That coal will be useful as well. Coal is used pretty much in the same recipes as iron, so it's kind of important we get both. Copper isn't really needed until much later on in the game, but that would be nice if we can find some of that as well. Here we go. So as you can see, they've started to chopping them down now. Brilliant. So we haven't actually got that much yet. We've got what? Stone detailer, wood detailer, sorry, and carpenter's bench. Could do with building a mason now. So let's build the mason's bench. Let's build it there. Now again, I'll build 2 of these. By the way, as well, if you want to do multiple options, for example, if you want to harvest, say, individually, if you hold down shift, you can actually do it like that. You don't have to keep clicking. You don't have to keep clicking the bloody orders every 2 seconds. It's just more easy and efficient. Okay, brilliant. So they've got that. Now we need to start thinking about getting other stuff ready. So we've got our basic needs now. We've got food coming in out of our ears. You know, we're going to worry about that at all now. We've got plenty of trees being chopped into wood. So we've got plenty of wood, and now we need to find out what to do with them. So let's start by having the foundations of our city. So we don't need a bakery. Bakery is completely useless in the desert because we're not going to make bread. So we need a kitchen. Now a kitchen I'm going to probably build round about here. The reason why is because we need it fairly close to the cactuses, and we also need to make some unifarm farms, which I haven't done yet. So if we build it 6x6 there, that's fine. Brilliant. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to chop these down, just destroy those, destroy that as well, and I'm just going to till there. Is it 8x8? Did I say? I think it was 8x8. Yeah, it was. There we go. I'm just going to till that as well. I'm just gonna add on to what I've already got and just harvest the rest of these. There we go. So those will be harvested, and then I'll just add on to the rest of them. Pretty simple. I don't think you can rotate the camera. Is there any? I'm going to check on the options first. Actually, is there any? Oh, I can't do it. Bollocks! I can't do it on here. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Buggering me. So we can't actually make too much of the kitchen. Really, we can only make a kitchen table and a butcher's table, which is actually kind of useless at the moment because we haven't got no form of fire to actually cook the meat with. which means it's kind of useless to actually start building farms, but I'm going to build them anyway. I'm just going to turn them off because you don't really need them. What I could do instead is I could actually farm bones from the unifells, which actually might not be a bad idea. All your townies, you're going to need armoured in some way or another. Obviously the best way to do it at the start is wood, because it's non-renewable. You can keep doing it and you can keep chopping these down. But bone is a bit more stronger in regards to armour anyway. It's a lot better armour wise to actually build armour, bone armour. But of course it does require unifells, and it does require a shitload of bones as well, and you only get 1 bone per unifell as well, so it's a bit meh. But we're going to start building some farms, some unifell farms, so we're going to start building them over here. Yeah, and I forgot to press shift like a dumbass. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to build a fair few here to start off with, and I'm going to start making bones out of them. Oh, that cactus is right there, as well as the bloody annoying. Yeah, when you plan it out, make sure you destroy everything that's in the way first. Don't do what I do. Leave it to the last minute because you take more time. There we go. 12, that should do it. That should be enough for the time being. And what we'll do is we'll put bones on a repeat order. So if we go to, oh, I don't know what that was, butcher. There you go, got bones. So I'm going to make sure there's always 20 bones in. There we go. Not that big of a deal at the moment, but there will be. Be a nice upgrade for some of the townies that have got the wood armour. Speaking of wood and armour, we now need to probably build a forge of some sort. So we can't actually build a forge yet because we have no iron or anything like that, but it needs to be fairly big because this is where our stuff's going to be going. So if I plank it, I can always expand it, can't I? Yeah, we'll put it there. Okay. So there we go. There's our forge. What do I need to do now? I need to start thinking about actually building armor. But before we do that, I'm going to build a container. I'm going to build a armor cabinet. In fact, I'm going to build 2 armor cabinets and 2 weapon cabinets. There we go. They require wood, and yep, that should be being done now. And then once those are done, I'll start putting an order on for armor and wood, armor and weapons. The thing is, you don't really want to be going to the lower levels just yet until at least all your townies are somewhat armoured and have a weapon. Because if you do, there's a good chance they will die. It's not usually that much of a problem, but you know, it's just better. It's just better. Okay, so these are done. Let's just manage them. Now I'm going to just put these onto all, enable all. It doesn't really matter at this point. Does not matter at all. There we go. Okay, so we have 11 townies. So what we want to try and do is make 11 sets of armour. So we'll do that now. So as you can see, I'm taking the left side on to 11 on everything. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put in the right side up to 1. The reason for this is that more townies will eventually come, and you want them to be armoured as well. So as long as you got 1 set spare, you should be good. Now while that's being done, I could put a production on for bone as well. Now I haven't actually got a bone works yet, so I need to sort one out. Soonish. Weapons, wood weapons, don't bother, especially when you've got stone around. So yeah, stone weapons. The mace is probably the better one of the lot. Mace or hammer? I think they're both the same stats wise. Yes, they are. One needs a wood detailer and the other needs a mason's bench. Spears. I used to use these a lot, but they just don't give the stats that these do. They give a bit more defense, which is nice and all, but you know, you still want to be dealing damage as well. So if we make 11 of those, and of course just keep one like that. There we go. So townies are working really hard now. That's good. Now we need to focus on other stuff. I think the next thing we should probably focus on is let's get a market on the go actually. So markets will be very useful to you. Not early on because it doesn't really arrive that often, but let's just get rid of this stupid thing. Mine that and mine that. So yeah, early on they're not that useful, but once you start earning a bit more coin, you can trade goods with them, and once you start earning coin, you can start getting some of the other materials that are hard to find. Probably the more noticeable one is probably iron and coal actually, because to start, is it up? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, so am I right? Mine yeah. So when you start mining for ore, it's non-renewable. You can't renew it when you actually mine it. However, if you stick a mine shaft on top of on ore that hasn't been mined yet, you can actually produce a unlimited supply of it. Now, it will take a bit of time to get it going, but once you got it producing non-stop, it's basically renewable. And you do need a mine shaft for it, and you need coal and iron to start that off. Which is kind of why I'm excited that there's actually iron there and coal. Oh, hello. Where'd you disappear? Where'd you come from? Hey, I'm alright. You ain't nowhere thingy yet. So I'm not really that bothered. Oh, there we go. So the maces have been done. And wow, okay, we've already filled up the armour cabinet. Okay then, so let's start thinking about it. Just auto-equip some of these. Let's just equip the first 5. There we go. And they'll do that themselves. Excellent. Yep. They're not that thick really, but sometimes they can be. Come on. Oh, he must be asleep. Speaking of sleep, hang on, let's just get this market on the way first. That's what I was babbling on about with it. Market. I'll blame you lot. That's what I'll do. I'll blame you lot. Don't need that big. Don't know actually. Do you need it bigger than that? I don't think so. Let's just make it 4x4. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. It's a bit out the way. Just cut it down. How are you bothered about? You don't get no wood from cutting down cactus, unsurprisingly. Oh, let's just destroy it. Fuck it. Right, so we've got that. Now we need to start thinking about personal homes. Personal homes. Personal rooms. Rooms. So, where are we going to put these? That's a good question. I don't want it in that bit. I'm going to start building them over here, I think. So, if I just come off that. If I just mine the last little bit of these end bits out. There we go. Go and do your jobs, townies. Go and do your jobs. And while you're doing your jobs, just auto-equip yourselves as well. You know, why not? Why not? I'm an evil overlord, aren't I? I overwork them. There's our bones. We've got a nice bone collection there. Now we've got that, we can actually start thinking about building the bone carving bench, which is what we're going to do now. So I'm going to build one there and one there. What I'll do eventually as well is I'll make a third one of these carpentries, a third one of these carpentries, a third one of the carpenter's Good Jesus, I need more coffee. We're going to make another one of these carpenter's benches, then we're going to make another wood detailer, and then we'll make another one of those bloody bone carver. You know, I've just not my head set off doing that. Stupid me, there we go. This is what you come to watch me for, eh? To watch me fuck up. Well, guess what? It's working. Right. Oh, that's nice. Why am I mining sand? I don't remember asking to mine sand. Oh well. I think you can actually burn down to glass if I remember correctly. I think that was a fairly new feature added. But I can't remember and I don't give a shit, so let's get these personal rooms on the rip. Okay. So Actually, I still need to chop these fuckers down as well. Doesn't help. Doesn't help at all, does it? Right, let's get rid of those. These ones I'm just going to destroy. Destroy! Destroy! Just destroy those as well. Don't need the bushes, do I? No. Right, personal rooms. So I'll start them off. Here. So I always start off by making 12. Now the good thing about doing this is that normally another townie will join straight away if you've already got 11, like because you start off with 11 anyway. So, but no, sometimes you get a 12. You get a 12th one pretty much straight away. It depends. It's all random. It's all random bullshit that no one understands, but we'll get there. There we go. So we've got 12 there, I believe. Yeah, that's 12. And now they've got their own personal rooms. Yay. Well, let's make them a bit more comfortable and actually build some beds. So we can do that pretty easily by having furniture and a bed. Brilliant. Very simple to do. Again, holding shift. And there we go. Sorted. So that's beds on the list of things to do. And an autosave. Thank you for that. And yeah, we've made some more stuff. In fact, I think that's everyone covered now. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's a really good start, actually. That is a really good start. And then we've got them bone crafting benches. We now need to now we've got tools that we need to start building. So we have tongues, bone carving. Yeah, we need the bone carving knife. So if I make 2 of those, you need these to actually carve the bones into armor. So you need to get 2 of those. You only need 1 per piece of set, but because I've got 2 benches, I'd prefer to have 2, so them, you know, they can work at the same time. Bit fuddy-duddy like that, but you know, it works. It works. And we will just make bone armor. So I'm only going to make 1 set of each and keep it on a thingy. Make sure there's always 1 set available. There we go. How's our farms going on? Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few here. Now, something I'd want to mention, if you have an AMD card, you might experience it, but a lot of people that have got AMD cards do experience quite severe lag once a lot of these animals start popping up. Now, it's to be expected, obviously, but it does knock your frames down a shitload. I mean, this is capped at 30, the game's capped at 30 anyway, but bloody hell, once some of these animals, once there's a load of them, God, it slows it down. I've had the experience on the laptop, and it's absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. And there we go. We've actually got a couple of bone sets coming in there. Brilliant. That's great. Why aren't you? Oh, they have been auto-equipped. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. We're just missing 2 beds now. Okay, and I think this will do it for this episode. So, as you can see, we've got our foundations for stuff, for more stuff, and other stuff. So I'll see you later for more stuff.